Hello, friends, and you are our friends. Welcome to On Top of the World with Joshua Hadley. I'm joined by the man the man with the pouch, should be the sour, the one spectrum, and he still knows coming in.
Hello! Hi, I'm Justin, that's Josh, and this is the year-end awards we're doing apparently.
Yeah, this is a really different show. Normally we talk news, blah blah blah, current events, but it's the last episode of the year. It's the one after the Christmas special, and we're figuring why not do something different. First of all, how'd your Christmas go, Justin?
It was a
Oh no,
Christmas.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Lord Justin Belanger.
Oh yeah, I'm apparently a lord now, so Lord of Sealand or whatever. I
The
have a flag,
Principality of Sealand.
kind of got a flag and everything, so everybody else is peasants.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. My Christmas was alright though, it was a Christmas. How about yours?
Other than
How
that,
was your Kwanzaa?
did you get any good presents?
I got a couple things. Mostly shirts.
Me too. I got some socks. I really appreciate that. I had a good Christmas. We made a bunch of cookies. Kitty came over. Everyone might remember him from when he was a guest on this podcast.
Yeah. I'm actually
We went
wearing
to
right now. Sorry, I'm actually wearing right now one of the shirts I got for Christmas, which is a Pac-Man shirt,
oh, that's cool.
which is very big because for some reason they got me an extra large, but it's a nice shirt.
Yeah. And since we started this podcast, I got a new job delivering UPS packages with the FBX company here.
Look at that.
So I've been very busy, but I did get Christmas off in the day after.
Yeah, yeah. I watched a couple of Christmas movies leading into Christmas.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I played the game we talked about on the Christmas special with coffee. Um, I played it for 4 hours on Twitch. I didn't get the endings
Oh,
where you get the
12
big
minutes.
reveal that 12 minutes where you get the big reveal that you had sex with your sister and you're having a baby with her. It's a okay game. Not I don't. I would say it doesn't have much replay value. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna play it again. I might just get those endings on stream if people will watch it. But like, yeah, there's not much replay value. It's a $30 game. I mean, I I'll say I did enjoy the 4 hours I did play. Although I did stop because I got tired of it. But I did enjoy playing it for a while. I don't like. I can only recommend it if you make plenty of money and if you're fine with spending $30 on something you'll experience for a couple hours and get tired of.
I do know that Ian was talking about how that the girl was caked up, as he said.
Yeah, first thing I did when I played the game was I seen if I could murder her, and I did. I was able to do it.
He did murder her.
So we decided for this episode of the show we'll do awards.
Yeah, the 2022 Gopher Tuk Awards.
Yes. Is this the first time you're doing awards on the channel?
I do believe so. Yes.
So this is the first annual Gopher and Tuck Awards.
Yes, that was very hastily put together.
But we did the Academy did vote on the nominees,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
this is all legitimate.
Yeah. And some categories have very few nominees, some have very many. Next year, the Academy will be more prepared.
No, no. Next year will be the Academy will be far less prepared. This is like a blitz game. It's like pick that, pick. Yeah, that's how we do it. Like we give them like a 30-second time limit, and like they gotta think and like look at the names and think. it's like a lightning round. Anyway, first award, the 2022 Adolf Hitler Memorial Award.
Also, I think let's do back and forth with these. Like you do the nominees and all that, and you announce the winner. Then I do that, and then back and forth per award.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that's a good way to go
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
I was hoping for that. The nominees for the Adolf Hitler Memorial Award: Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin and Kanye West. Very strong contenders. Donald Trump, he JQ'd Vladimir Putin. He's a fascist dictator, and Kanye West, well, he loves Hitler. Now
He
that's pretty wild.
loves Hitler.
Loves Hitler. I'm tapping my desk. I don't know if it's gonna be picked up. Anyway, any thoughts on the other nominees?
Personally, I feel like Kanye West should have won this. But, who won it, Moose?
The winner, the Academy has chosen the president of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin wins the 2022 Adolf Hitler Memorial
for
Award.
For all his hard work on trying to annex Ukraine.
There you go, Vladimir Putin. You know what they say, Putin be poopin', you know?
Hey, he's a winner here.
True.
At least, Russia's losing, but hey, they won something.
Then we go on to the 2022 Scam Artist of the Year Award. Okay. We got Samuel Bankman-Fried?
Samuel Bankman-Fried.
That guy. Logan Paul. And, look at that, double nominee tonight already, Donald Trump.
Wow. Samuel Bankman-Fried, the founder of FTX, is just got arrested. Lost a lot of people's money. Logan Paul, he does the typical scams. Endorses NFTs. He's got that Pokemon card that he's carrying around. Because he inflated the price. It's inflated prices for all these cards, and it's created that phenomenon where everyone's trying to, he's part of that. He didn't create it, but he's part of it. Raising the price of all Pokemon cards, so now everyone's looking through their closets trying to find their ones they had when they were kids.
And then there's
Donald
Trump.
The NFTs. I'd say that's pretty good. I don't know if that's fair to call that a scam, but he did try and raise he raised money for Herschel Walker, then took 80-90% of the money. And Herschel Walker got whatever left. What was ever left? That was ridiculous.
One good thing about that is Herschel Walker getting less money. That's always good.
Who won this?
The winner was Samuel Bankman-Fried.
He did it.
He is the big dub of the Scam Artist of the Year. Which brings us to...
And now, the 2022 Slave Trade Memmorial Award for Human Trafficking.
Yes.
The nominees, Ron DeSantis and Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, very topical, given that he just got arrested for human trafficking after outing himself while trying to feud with a 19-year-old girl on Twitter.
When he posted, they found out where he was at.
Because of a pizza box.
Where he got pizza? Yeah.
What an idiot.
What a genius.
Yeah.
What a
big
brain. And Ron DeSantis, we all know he fooled a bunch of immigrants from Venezuela and sent them to a liberal-leaning town in the Northeast. I think it was an island, maybe in Massachusetts. Yeah, he fucking asshole did that. They lied to him, said they'd have jobs and whatnot for him.
Lied to him. So who ended up winning?
Well, Andrew Tate was arrested. So, wouldn't the winner be someone who got away with it?
I suppose. So you're telling me the winner was Ron DeSantis?
Yeah, well, you said it.
There it is. Ron DeSantis, 2022 Slave Trade Memorial Award for Human Trafficking.
Yep.
There it is. And that brings us to our first good award. The 2022 Best YouTube Channel. Look at that.
The positive awards.
Yeah. First of our positive awards of the night. All right, we got in this one Game Grumps, the people Gopher Tuk ripoff. Oh, look at that. We got PewDiePie, one of the biggest YouTube channels in the world. Markiplier.
I used to watch him a lot.
Markiplier, one of the biggest gaming channels. Jacksepticeye, one who started off influenced by the Game Grumps and then passed them in subscribers a long time ago. Super Mega, which is sort of who Gopher and Tuck are starting to rip off more now.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of, Gopher and Tuck
Well,
nominated.
finally, a channel I actually watch on
Yes.
here.
And Tucker Lucy, Tuck's solo channel, got nominated as
Another
well.
great channel.
Another great channel.
There's
So we
only like 2 channels I watch on here.
got Game Grumps, PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Super Mega, Gopher and Tuck, and Tucker Lucy. And I think we all
I wonder
know.
who the Academy went with.
I think we all know who they chose, given that Gopher and Tuck was
yeah, we
finally nominated. It went to the fuck, Tucker Lucy? What?
Well, it was sorry, it wasn't up to me and you. It was up to the Academy. What can I
Bruh.
say?
Like, yes, his
What can I
channel's
say?
good, but I mean, he's here too. He's on this one too. These fuckers. I'm gonna sue the Academy.
Anyway, since we're talking Gopher and Tuck, we might as well. I mean, you didn't win the award, but you are sponsored at least, right?
I am sponsored, which brings us to our next award. What is the category, Moose?
2022 Best Energy Drink Powder. I really like these. I've been drinking energy drinks and it hasn't been great for me. I think these are a little healthier. Maybe like not if you overdo it like anything. I think I started doing these and I've been losing weight more. I've also been being making sure to be active. Debbie had who sponsors us. Debbie does have a protein, so you can't just sit around all day. It's more of a if you live a more active lifestyle. I think this is something good to try. And so one of the nominees I just talked about, W Energy. Another one, G Fuel. Sponsors a lot of YouTube channels. Gatorade Endurance. I've never seen it, but I live in Kotzebue, Alaska. Sneak. Never seen that. And Strike Force. I've never heard of that one.
And what is the winner?
Winner? Well, one we've obviously must have heard. It has to be well known. W Energy.
W Energy picks up the win. 2022 Best Energy Drink Powder.
They just won the award. That must mean they're good. Like I think I ought to get some.
You ought to get some W Energy, and one way that you can get some of that is going to their website by maybe clicking the link in our description, or just going there and putting Gopher Tuck in your little code thingy. It's easy to just click the link in the description because it automatically applies the code and get 10% off of your W Energy order.
10% off.
10% off.
I really enjoy W myself.
Yes, Moose has had some.
So I'm gonna be using that coupon code.
Yeah. Moose already used it once, and he'll use it more in the future. And you can as well. Link in the description. And yeah.
I'll say real quick. I feel better now that I start drinking W instead of drinking Monster or Nos all the time.
Oh, that cocaine you were getting from Kitty as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think he mixed a little bit too much diesel with it, honestly. I'm not sure. I know they do use chemicals like that for the cocaine you get on the streets. I'm not sure how they do it. But it's your turn.
Yeah, well, since we did that, we can really quickly take a little break here for the channel plugs. It's got to be brief though because we don't have a lot of time to work with today. We're on a schedule for this one, but for the quick channel plugs portion of this video, we have finally begun here on Gopher and Tuck uploading the new format of videos.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, we started with Pokemon Sun. First episode went up this past Monday, and that begins our new thing. The start of what the hell is it called? High on Life that Brandon is playing. That went up yesterday, as of this podcast going up. It went up on Friday, and we have the game that Kitty.
I think it's fucked up because it would have been better if it was Tech Thursday.
Well,
but we can't always be happy.
True. And we had so basically you just want me to not be in the series. That's what you're wanting. You want the same series but without me. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
there's a reason he won the best YouTuber award.
True. It's true. Yeah. And next week we'll be starting the game that Kitty requested via Patreon, the Outer Wilds. So it'll be
So you gotta check it out, Kitty.
yeah,
Or
Mondays
else you're a
will
piece of shit.
yes, Mondays will be Pokemon Sun or Randomized Nuzlocke. Wednesdays will be the game I just said, Outer Wilds, and Fridays, so close to Thursdays, will be High on Life being played by Brandon. And that's the schedule going forward with our new style, new format. It's got a new intro and outro, and all that's happening. And huzzah!
And
And
if we forgot to we forgot to mention anything, we'll remind you one more time at the end of the podcast.
yeah, and one last thing, it'll already have happened as of this episode going out, but if you want, you can look at the Twitch replay on Twitch. We will have done our final stream of the year, finishing the year off with a Fall Guys stream that would have happened last night
shit.
as of this episode going up. At like fucking
Dude,
like 10.
dude, I think I'm off tomorrow.
But
I could be there too.
oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it'll be about 7 p.m.
shit.
tonight in your time. We'll be starting. I think 7. But yeah,
Fuck yeah.
yeah, there we go. We
I'm
might
gonna
have
be there.
we have Moose there. I know Ian plans on being there. Jeff might be there. It'll be a fun time. But it'll already have happened as of this podcast going up.
I'll make sure Kitty's there.
Yes, so you can go watch the on demand dealio if you missed it for our final stream of the year, and that's all I have for channel plugs.
So why don't you? It's your turn to give us an award now.
All right,
Mr. Man.
now we get into the wrestling section of the awards with the 2022 Hulk Hogan Memorial Award for political shrewdness. That's all right. So we
come
have
up with good award names.
yes, I do. Matt Jackson of Young Buck fame,
Part of the Elite, EVP.
EVP. Another member of the AEW roster, Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho has got a feud with anyone who's has some gets hot, has some momentum. I mean, my favorite's when he had that orange juice match with Orange Cassidy, but that didn't happen this year. Now he's feuding with Ricky Starks, I guess.
Front runner or front man of Fozzy. And then
yeah,
we go to WWE for Triple H being one of the nominees.
Someone leaked that info on Vince. I don't know if it was the family or if it was the board, but someone did. Triple H, he's always been a politically smart guy.
And then that
backstage wrestling.
And that leads to the winner, as chosen by the Academy, Matt Jackson of the Elite.
He's still working there. Punk is fired. Someone smarter.
Well, he's not fired yet.
Brains.
But But
not yet. I mean,
who knows? Yeah, who knows? And that brings you to our next one. What is our next award here?
The 2022 Worst Pro Wrestling Match of the Year. My favorite.
Here we go.
Nominees: Tomohiro Ishii versus Evil at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 16 in the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah. Right at the beginning of the year. Look at that.
The match wasn't really their typical style match. They did an American one. Fans were upset. I missed this. I don't remember watching the show. Did you see it?
I haven't really watched a whole lot of wrestling in general, but especially New Japan.
This is
recently, and I know a lot of people have been disliking Evil since his heel turn, because like he's been more like cheating a lot and a lot of interferences in his matches and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's actually something people brought up for why they didn't like that match.
Yeah,
or this match rather.
Yeah, so that seems like a thing that was just in general people have disliked about the Evil character since the heel turn.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it. I don't like him because of that. I get tired of it. You know, it just makes me think of Jeff Jarrett.
Well, you know.
But
you like Jeff Jarrett?
Could be Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, but like it's like imagine if you like Hulk Hogan and they just have a pretend Hulk Hogan. Who you gonna like more? Come on.
What other matches are nominated here?
This is a match where I watched it and I couldn't finish it. AJ Gray versus Alex Colon versus G Raver versus Jimmy Lloyd versus Jordan Oliver versus PCO versus Tony Deppen at TCW The World on GCW.
World on GCW 2022. It was a ladder match, which includes the very famous moment now of AJ Gray trying to dive off a ladder onto somebody and just tripping and falling. And personally, I enjoyed the match greatly, but not for any reason they wanted me to enjoy the match.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was hilarious.
I couldn't finish it. I got tired of, if G Raver. I think it was G Raver. He could have won the match, and he does a dive instead. Like that pissed me off.
There was just so much stupid shit happening. It was hilarious. Not intentionally, but, PCO was just out there killing people.
Well, that's PCO.
Yeah. What other matches we got nominated?
Jay Lethal and we talked about him earlier. Jeff Jarrett versus Andre El Idolo or Idolo.
Andrade El Idolo, I believe.
And Nature Boy Ric Flair at Ric Flair's last match.
Man, look at that.
Happened happened at the old TNA Asylum.
Yes, Ric Flair's quote unquote last match. Nominated for worst match of the year.
Yeah, I think like it seemed like Ric Flair died for a while during the match.
I never saw it, but I've heard that he was not handling that match too well.
Really embarrassing. It was the TNA run was embarrassing. I thought that was embarrassing. This was like 10 times worse than that. He was trying to do a Ric Flair match. Ric Flair tried to do a Ric Flair match in 2022, and that was the result. I don't think there's anything else left to say. Hopefully that was the last match.
Yeah. And that leaves us with one more nominee for worst pro wrestling match of the year. What is it?
Ronda Rousey versus Sachi at WWE Survivor Series 2022 War Games.
Shotzi has not been having a good year. That's all I really know about her.
And I think people like Ronda Rousey less and less.
Yeah.
She's lost popularity with the wrestling fans. The winner, I think, definitely deserves it. I did not like the ladder match, but to me this makes more sense because the ladder match is at least a fun match. This was just more sad. Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett versus Andre El Idolo and Ric Flair.
There we go. Ric Flair's last match, worst match of 2022. But then, that brings us to the best match of 2022. 2022 best pro wrestling match of the year.
This one's good too.
All right, we got 3 nominees for this one, and all 3 are the Briscoes versus FTR for their trilogy of matches in Ring of Honor this year. At Supercard of Honor, series. Death Before Dishonor, and Final Battle. Which one was the last one? Was Final Battle?
Oh, I wonder which show was the one. Was it the one with Final in it?
You're right. And that one is also the winner. The finale of the finale of a trilogy is the best one. Well, how often does that fucking happen?
Was it the second?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And there you go. Briscoes versus FTR, Final Battle 2022, match of the year.
See, and now for the one we've been waiting for, the 2022 the Great Antonio Memmorial Award. Yeah, you know what? He's if you don't know, he was the wrestler in the 70s that tried to shoot at Antonio Inoki and got beat up in the match. So nominees are Luther, Dr. Luther in AEW. He's just there because he's Chris Jericho's friend. Moss, really bad wrestler.
He's just a big guy. Like that's all he gets. That's all he has for him is he's big.
And the Fox News,
NWA World Champion. You mean?
NWA World Champion Tyrus.
NWA World Champion and rapist.
Yes, the winner out of all these. Tyrus won the award.
Tyrus is the winner. He is the Great Antonio Memmorial Award winner of 2022.
Yep.
But then, another Memorial Award, the Ed the Strangler Lewis Memorial Award for 2022.
Oh, shit.
We have, do you want to explain Ed the Strangler Lewis for anybody?
He was the biggest pro wrestling star of the 30s. He was the National Wrestling Association World Champion, not the National Wrestling Alliance World Champion for a long time. He trained Lou Thez. He was Thesz's manager.
So basically, we're going from the worst wrestler to best, essentially. Yes. And for the nominees for this one, we have Bryan Danielson, very good wrestler.
He great matches. His the 60-minute match with Adam Page was fantastic.
Yes.
I don't know about everything that happened, but yeah, I can't deny he's still one of the best wrestlers in the world.
Then we have Gunther, big old Gunther, formerly Walter, who is insane. That guy is good. That guy is good. And Will Ospreay, Yeah, people from all
Gunter's
different companies.
fantastic.
Yes.
Well, Osprey. I might not be the biggest fan of Will Osprey, but we gotta admit, the fans have really been enjoying what he's been doing. Gunther's, he's probably out of the three my favorite
I'm a big fan of all three of these
for the
guys.
award.
And the Academy chooses Will Osprey. Will Osprey takes home the Ed the Strangler Lewis Memorial Award. Look at that. And that finally
Dang.
takes us out of wrestling and into
And
TV.
Well, wrestling's on TV though.
Well, yeah. TV outside of wrestling.
We're doing more TV. Come on, 2022 best live action TV show. The nominees: Peacemaker. Well, we say we exit
yeah, not quite out of wrestling yet. We have John Cena led show.
The Boys. I hear great things about The Boys. It's a show I need to watch.
It's a very good show. I've seen somehow, I don't know how this lined up, but somehow I have seen all of the shows that the Academy nominated. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, a lot of these are ones I would like to watch. I just haven't watched much television, unfortunately, this year.
I have watched quite a bit. So yeah. What else we got? We got Peacemaker, we got The Boys.
This is another one I should watch, like House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones spinoff.
Is there going to be a season 2?
There's supposedly going to be 4 seasons of it.
Okay. I was wondering, next one, another one I need to watch is Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, most recent season came out this year. 1 season left of that one, I believe.
And I forgot this show was a thing. I need to see it too. Wednesday,
the most recent show on this list. Well, actually, kind of. There's one more. I see that's this little.
I actually just found out about it recently too.
It is very recent. It was a very fun show. Jenna Ortega was great. Any more nominees?
Yeah, it's some. And next is Barry.
Barry, starring Bill Hader as a former military person. I don't know why I'm blanking on what those things are called. Who becomes a hired hitman. It's an HBO show. Bill Hader's great in it. He was fucking cheated out of several awards this year at the what are the fucking TV ones?
Is he gonna be cheated again? Is he being cheated again?
He might be cheated again. And then we have 2 more. Moose, what are they?
The Sandman, former ECW world champion.
Former ECW world champion and current comic book adaptation.
Absolutely. And finally, Reborn Rich.
The only non-English language show on this here live action TV show award nomination list. Reborn Rich.
And these are all, I need to watch some of these shows. Like, I don't need to watch a lot of television, just some good stuff. I need to, maybe not watch AEW Dark so much. So the winner of all these nominees is House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon, pick it up.
HBO.
Yeah. The Game of Thrones spinoff, picking up its first best live action show dub. Get that for season 1. Which brings us now to the 2022 Anime of the Year. And what a coincidence, I've also seen all of these. Wow, the Academy really picking out some winners here, coincidentally.
Oh, man.
Alright, we have Demon Slayer Season 2. Season 2 of Demon Slayer was this year. Great show. Big one for the final season of the year, Chainsaw Man. That one.
I need to see this. I just haven't gotten to it.
It came in strong out of the gates. We have Spy. I don't know. I never remember if it's supposed to be Spy X Family, Spy Cross Family, or just Spy Family. But I call it Spy X Family because that's how it looks.
Another show I hear great things about.
Yes, great things about it. It was a 2-core show. First core was, I think, the summer season, and then fall just finished for the first season, and it's already confirmed next year to have a season 2 and a movie coming. Both a season 2 and a movie. This one, still never sure how to pronounce this. Lycoris Recoil? Lycoris?
Lycoris.
Don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a great show. The girls with guns, that's always fun. My
So
Dress Up Darling, a little slice of life anime about
I
cosplay.
I almost I almost did watch this, but
It was a great one, very
damn
good
it,
one.
I don't know what the heck I watched instead.
And this
Oh,
one was
it might
also
it might have been North Fist of the North
mm,
Star.
this one was also confirmed to have a season 2 on the way. So I'm excited for that. Shadow's House, which it was season 2 of Shadow's House this year. Season 2 and season 1 both feature some of my favorite anime opening and ending songs. So
Hmm.
it's good stuff there, and the show's great. A recent one from the final season of the year, Boki the Rock, Boki, I think Boki, Bocchi. Excuse me,
Yeah.
which is about a very extroverted, or no, sorry, introverted. Introverted is the one that's like shy, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, very introverted girl who joins a band. And it's fun, very relatable, good stuff. The Yakuza's Guide. There's a lot of nominees for the anime. The Yakuza's Guide to
This
Babysitting.
You said this was a tearjerker, didn't you?
Uh, yeah, kind of. It's not quite like a sad one, but it's just more like cute. You know, there is some sadness though, and it's a very very good show. The the kid that's being
Yeah. It
babysat needs to be protected at all costs.
and
Good
of
stuff.
course it's and she's being babysat by someone who's in part of the organization that controls New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yes, yes. This one, Haran-san. I don't know how to fuck to pronounce the after part, but the English translation is Haran-san is indecipherable. Another little cute slice of life one. And finally, Raven of the Inner Palace, which was part of the final lineup of the year in fall. All great shows. Which one is the winner? That goes to Spy X Family.
Hell yeah!
Great
Finally,
show. Great show. All of them were great. Spy X Family takes home the dub.
finally they get the win.
Mm.
All right. Next up, we're going to video games. Are you excited?
Oh man, this channel's bread and butter.
Bread and butter, the 2022 wildest gaming moment.
Mm.
Plenty of wild things happened this year.
Yeah.
And the nominees, the first one, Bill Clinton being thanked at the Game Awards. That was pretty strange.
Yeah. Elden Ring wins the game of the year, and fucking some random dude just like walked up behind the From Software people, stood on stage behind them. Nobody said anything, and then after they gave their speech, he popped up to he said he wanted to nominate his Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton for the award. So that was a fun time. What else we got?
Fun time. Gopher screaming into a pillow playing Kingdom Hearts. Like
That is
so.
that is a redeemable sound alert on Twitch, just called Pillow
good.
Scream. Yes. I was.
Which boss were you fighting?
I believe it was like the Ansem Riku, whatever it is, like the one that's Ansem and Riku put together or some shit. I don't know. It was just I was not having the best of times.
Not the best of times. And third, but not least, Samuel Sivan breaks Han Neiman's King U.S. Chess Championship. I think we watched that one live on the podcast, right? Or not live, but we watched it together when Samuel grabbed Hans's king and like ripped the cross off onto the freaking piece, the chessman, and threw it back onto the board.
You know it's got to be a crazy chess moment if that ended up getting nominated over people like cheating with anal beads.
True. True.
What ended up winning?
Go for screaming into a pillow.
Hey, I got an award. I got a dub. Look at that.
Finally, you got
About
a dub. See,
time.
you won a award.
Yes.
See, the Academy is kind. It needed to give Tuck an award and you award. Okay.
He got the more important award, but you know I'll take this one, I guess. Which leads to 2022 Video Game of the Year. So the actual Video Game Awards, as mentioned, had Elden Ring winning Video Game of the Year. Who won this one? Well, Elden Ring was nominated, as was God of War Ragnarok, which was like the main. That was the one people thought was going to be the main competition for Elden Ring, and in a lot of the categories of Video Game Awards, it was.
They're head to head again.
Yeah. Horizon Forbidden West, the Horizon.
Great game, beautiful. I watched Copy play it.
Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is for a lot of people was one of the best Pokemon games in recent memory. A Plague Tale.
Well, I'll say a lot of people like this that game because it seems different from the mainline Pokemon games.
Very different, yes. A Plague Tale Requiem, Another the sequel to the old rat game with the rats and such. Stray, very fun game, played on Gopher and Tuck. It was played. So was Elden Ring, but Elden Ring was played on the Twitch twice. I played through it by myself, and then I did a Gopher and Juck series on Twitch. But then Stray was played on the YouTube. And finally, Super Mario Bros. 3, which did not come out in 2022, but I mean, how are you going to go a year without playing Super Mario Bros. 3, right?
True.
And the winner
finally gets nominated.
And the winner, does Elden Ring take it here as well? Does God of War beat him this one? Is it something else? Let's see.
Stray?
It is Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yes.
2022 video game of the year.
I'm finally glad that of all the awards, the most deserving nominee won.
Yes.
Yes, alright. And that leads us to this. We also talk movies on this podcast, the 2022 Burnt Popcorn Award.
Yes. Which, can you define what that is exactly?
It's the bad movie award.
Yeah. Worst film of 2022. What do we got?
Nominated, Codename Banshee. Terrible film. Just didn't enjoy it much at all. Second, My Best Friend's Exorcism. I kind of like this, although the people weren't fans. My Best Friend's Exorcism, a horror film. And final one, U-Spar, which is a skiing film, and the girl sits herself during a marathon, and you get to see that.
Oh, well, there you go. And what was the winner?
This film, winner, Codename Banshee. Is the worst film on this list.
Worst film, as voted by the Academy.
As voted by the Academy.
Which brings us to the 2022 Film Adventure of the Year, which is presumably the best film.
Yeah,
which has
I would think so.
3 nominees, and I haven't seen any of them, but I do very much want to see at least one of these, which is the first nominee, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I have been wanting to see that. I need to get on that at some point.
Wild film.
Yes.
Wild film.
Then we have Prey.
Watching it.
We have Prey.
A sequel to Predator, a lot of fun.
Fun. I have heard it was good. And this is another one I want to see, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. That's one with Nicolas Cage as himself, right?
You know what? If the film is good, if the film is bad, Nicolas Cage is always great. And The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was a great film.
And the winner, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Hell yeah.
Finally, the Academy gets it right.
I need to see that one. What do we got next?
The 2022 Single of the Year.
Ooh. Best song. Best single, yeah.
Yes, nominees, 3.0 by Tucker Lucy.
Great song.
True. Second nominee, My Friend by Siren.
Also a great song, and it made its debut. On this podcast. 2 great songs start this off.
You can listen to that podcast and hear that song right now.
Yeah.
Or just go to the Spotify and listen to it. I guess you can do that too. Third nominee, Part of the Band by the 1975. Great band.
There you go.
Fun song.
And what's the winner?
My Friend by Siren.
The one that made its debut here on the podcast. Look at that. Congratulations, Rob. And Brandon, good job being nominated. You didn't win this one, but you did win YouTube Channel of the Year, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Which brings speaking of the podcast that we're recording right now and that my friend was on, the 2022 Top of the World Guest of the Year.
Oh shit!
Who was the best guest? We had a lot of guests in our first year doing Top of the World. We had, and the nominees are Ian, who we brought on to talk about the Royal Rumble. Yeah.
We're gonna do that again next year.
Yeah. Jeff, who we brought on during November, talking about the National November Writing Dealio, NaNoWriMo.
We didn't do that. We talked about smoking dog turds.
Also that, yes. Coffee, who we had on recently to talk about incest.
We're the Christmas special talked and the P talked about incest.
Yes. Rob, who we had on, and he discussed his music, and including debuting My Friend. Abdul, who we had on for some reason.
Who you defeated.
I defeated
in the pro wrestling trivia game.
I defeated him. Brandon, the co-host of Gopher and Tuk.
Lucy.
Yeah, Tucker Lucy on to talk his career as a musician, his musical career. Robo, our pal Robo, good pal of ours.
Robo plays Atari.
Honorable plays Atara. We had him on. Was that the Halloween episode? I
Yes.
think that was, yeah.
How could you forget that?
Well, I said it, so we had William Pounds.
Willie Pounds.
He was here.
He got like 100 votes.
Robert Shields.
Maybe more.
Robert Shields, who was on for half of that episode because that was when I was
Chairman of the Green Party of Alaska.
That was when I was
the WrestleMania preview.
It was right after WrestleMania week.
Oh yeah.
Or it was either right before or right after, but it was right after because I was sick, and I had gotten sick during WrestleMania week. So I wasn't actually there for the Robert Shields part. It was just you and him, and then in the second half we did like another recording where we talked about wrestling, and it was me. And Joe Evans, mighty Joe Evans,
who you got to say fuck white people.
Yes, and he has a great beard. And our winner for the 2022 Top of the World Guest of the Year is somebody who wasn't even nominated, Kitty.
Wow.
Kitty wins. Not even nominated. That's how good he is. The Academy was like, you know what? We chose these nominees, but I don't give a fuck. We're choosing Kitty here.
I wonder what kind of like trophy he gets.
Somebody's gonna take a shit in his hands.
For the 2022 Best Gopher Tuk video. Award,
and I'm not even in most of these videos.
True. That's why they got nominated. No, okay. Nominees: the 3000 video special with weird video game commercials. The Tucker Variety Hour featuring Gopher.
I was in that one. Weird video game commercials. There was our 3000th video special. First ever Gopher and Tuk. Well, actually, that might have been the second Gopher or Tucker Variety Hour with me because we did the live one on Twitch. But yeah, there's that.
I think it was the second.
What else we got?
FIFA 22 Professionals at Work. Gopher and Tuk.
Yeah, a little one-off we did for FIFA where we were both very good at the game.
Yeah. I think Abdel requested that, right?
Yes, he did.
And also nominated Santa Slay with Black Castle, Tucker Variety Hour, the Christmas special. The Christmas special.
Most recent one on this nomination list.
Yeah, I was trying to not say the Christmas special because there were several.
The one that featured.
I was like, my head.
That one had the a bit that lasted 8 seconds, an 8-second clip that took me 3 hours to edit. So that was fun.
Hell yeah. Next up, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Reboot, sequel, whatever. Tucker Variety Hour. The Halloween special.
Halloween special.
Halloween special.
Yeah. It was the Tucker Variety Hour Halloween special.
Yeah, that is true. And next up, Shenmue 3 Episode 1. Let the shit show begin. Gopher and Tuk.
Yes.
I really like that video.
It was the start of something. And what won?
Santa Slay with Black Castle.
Yeah. One of the ones that didn't feature me. Cool. Thanks, Academy.
Well, you'll be happy on the next winner.
Yeah. The final award of the year, 2022 Best Gopher and Tuk Series. The best series of the year. And surprisingly, none of the Kingdom Hearts games were nominated. We did all 3 of the original trilogy. None of them were nominated. But we have Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. So, the earliest of the nominees for this year.
True.
Randomized those like a Pokemon.
To do that at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, as we are now with Pokemon Sun. It was technically the end of the year, but only one episode in 2022. Most of it will be next year. God of War. Our playthrough of God of War. It's a good one. Good time. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, which I started off on Xbox One, but then I got an Xbox Series X while recording it, and so I downloaded that. I got the upgraded version, and the game got worse on the upgraded version.
Hell yeah.
Which is always fun.
I love it when that happens.
Yeah. A series that had one of its episodes nominated for Best Video, Shenmue 3. That fucking shit show.
I had one of the best videos. Come on.
Yeah. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, a game played by
I want to say really quick, my favorite part of Shenmue 3 was when you're chopping wood.
And finally, one of the Halloween special series, Resident Evil 2 Remake. And the winner of our final award of the night, Best Gopher and Tuk Series, Shenmue 3. Was there really any
Hell
competition?
yeah.
You know, it's Shenmue 3.
I mean, it's the best video game ever. Come on.
Best video game of all time and best Gopher and Tuck series of 2022.
Well, it's been a different episode. Next week will be normal. We'll go back to the normal format. But,
For
thanks,
our
everyone
for
our
our
first
1
year.
year, our 1 year anniversary episode next week, which will also be episode
I think-
50 because we missed 2 weeks during this, which is not
yeah,
bad.
you know what
Not a
happens.
not a bad attendance
yeah,
record for our first year.
Yeah, yeah, you know, and we even did a Christmas special for the fans.
Yeah. So next
Yeah,
week,
I'd like
Gopher and
to-
Tuck.
I'd like to thank the listeners for joining us on this journey really quick.
On this
Anything
journey.
to say to them?
Fuck you
Yeah, without a condom.
without a condom, but also keep watching and thank
Uh,
you.
Yeah, give them some updates really quick. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, new format for our videos.
You're doing a new format, doing a New Year's Eve stream. I'll be there.
Yes, that'll already have
And if,
happened as
you
it's
miss
going
it,
up. But yeah, you
It'll be a
can watch
VOD.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
You
true.
can watch it on Twitch in the VOD. We'll play it Fall Guys. There will also be another stream that was earlier in the day of Overwatch 2 with me and Brandon. My first time playing any Overwatch game, so that should be a shit show. But yeah, new format starts now on Gopher and Tuck. New intro and outro. Whole bunch of stuff with that. We're gonna be uploading way less frequently, but the videos are gonna be more condensed. You know, cut out the fluff, give it all the entertaining stuff. The first Pokemon episode was well received. People enjoyed that. So hopefully it'll be a lot easier to digest Gopher and Tuck moving forward. You know, you don't have to sit through fucking 80 episodes of me doing nothing.
And I'm gonna say New Year's www.joshuajhadley.com. I did the sale. I think I'm done with that. I'm gonna start doing normal updates with the podcast episodes, and I'm gonna look at what, since Twitter's being a piece of shit, I might just make that my new Twitter for myself for now, at least.
Anything else to say before we end this here award ceremony episode?
We thank the fans. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to the show. We'll be back next week with a normal show. Like I said.
And congratulations to all the winners.
Yes, congratulations to all the winners. Absolutely. I didn't agree with the Academy every time, but you know that's democracy for you.
That's democracy. And a big congratulations to Vladimir Putin for the Adolf Hitler Memorial Award.
Yeah. You guys have a good rest of your day.
Goodbye.